bonuses that the Saiyan could
It's in
exploit
the
in
merchandise
battle,
pack.
the demon scientist Sugami
Shout out to the merch
responding,
pack.
none that the mortal's eyes
Keep
can
telling
help
him,
him
Bobby,
see,
you
but
copy for
even if this
everything.
Goku were to find one, the Shadow Demon could quickly adapt and correct its flaws before the Saiyan can exploit them. And as long as the demon remains active, then it will continue to go after its target until redirected otherwise, Lord Gira. And as I made sure that they serve their purpose, as the Shadow Demon has assimilated every fiber of Goku's battle prowess and is also ready to turn his own techniques against the Saiyan, so as long as the Shadow Demon isn't overworked in battle, that is, then Goku would be at a disadvantage. With the Dark Master Gira responding, then these Daywalkers are without a hope in the world if we begin to clone the originals and use these Shadow Demons against them. Excellent work, Sugami. Which all the while, in the meantime, on the battlefield, as soon as Goku's body was shown crashing all throughout the landscape, was when Goku then went on to respond, oh, how was he able to do that just now without me being able to see him attacking? Alright, well, a
I thought
change
that
of
was for
plans then,
coffee
Goku
and not
continues.
coffee.
Since I can
He
already see
did
that
both.
Super Saiyan Blue isn't going to get me very far against that thing, and if that's the case, then I guess that just leaves me with one other option left, which I know has to work. And no matter what happens, it was as I said, Goku went on to power down by then responding, I cannot, under
Let me
any
get back in my chat.
circumstance,
I
allow
was
for
over
you
here
demons to
scrolling a
get
second
away with
ago.
all of the horrible things that you're doing down here, so I
Scrolling.
have to try. As within that very moment, as the Shadow Demon was shown having to miss one of its strikes, with Goku now having to unleash the power of Ultra Instinct, was when Goku then went on to continue, you demons can try and copy me and make as many Shadow Demons as you like, but in the end, no matter how much you go and try, you will never be able to copy my resolve and the fire that burns within my very soul to drive the forces like you out of this world for good. And you don't have to believe me, cause I'll go and show it to you. To which, as the Shadow Demon was now shown approaching Goku from behind, was when Master Ultra Instinct Goku was from that point then shown taking initiative in elbowing the Shadow Demon in the stomach, as Sugami went on to then chime back in, ah yes, the power that surpasses the gods, as commonly referred to as Ultra Instinct. Well, this was certainly a surprise to see the mortal go and draw forward in battle, but what say you, Lord Gira? It's most definitely impressive to go and watch the mortal use this in battle, as he was shown doing against the fallen angel Murno, but this too won't be enough to win him the day, Gira continues, and especially not against us he won't, but let's watch and see how this will go, because look there, and I believe our Shadow Demon is beginning to adapt. Enough messing around, Goku went on to utter by addressing both Sugami and Gira, and I won't allow for the two of you to continue to go through with what you're doing, and so whether it's one of you or both of you, I'll go and take you demons on right here, right now, at once, with Sugami having to respond, I'm flattered by your remarks, Saiyan, but you aren't quite out of the woods just yet, or you might want to go and take a look behind you and have a look for yourself in order for you to see. What in the world, Goku utters? You're not damaged? But that can't be. How did my attack not work on you? But then, it was only just as Goku went on to put this into question, with the Shadow Demon being shown headbutting Goku away, was when Sugami went on to respond, you didn't honestly think that it was over now, did you, Saiyan? For I made sure to make this as hard for you as I possibly could, with Gira having to respond, and I find it quite ironic on how you had already assumed victory so prematurely, yet you failed to understand that the Shadow Demon in which you face cannot be so easily beaten with such a simple attack, Goku. For it's almost like you are so overwhelmed that you don't even know as to what you want to do first, which, as Goku was then shown firing multiple energy blasts at the Shadow Demon, we only from that point then see how the Shadow Demon was able to avoid each and every single one of Goku's blasts, as Goku
She
went on to
said
then
at least
chime
it's
in,
glued
oh
together.
darn it,
You
it looks
trying
as
to
though
get
this
it together.
monster is
That's the
fast
point,
enough now
right?
to be able to react to my energy attacks
It's
as though it
always good to
knows
see
about
you
what
though,
Ultra
Izzy.
Instinct is. You may not be able to see it, Sugami went on to address Goku by telling him, but the Shadow Demon knows about your Ultra Instincts, and since its DNA comes directly from you, then it should already also know about how to counter it. Destroying these Shadow Demons isn't going to be as easy as you think it will, Sugami continues, for they are made to attack at all times, never to let up until they have been ordered to stand down or until they have carried out their purpose, Saiyan, and unless there is more to you than meets the eye that I am not already well aware of, Saiyan, then it'll only be a matter of time before you lose, Sugami says. That much I can very well assure you, since this demon is my creation. So, the clock continues to tick, Goku, with Dark Master Gira having to respond,